Good day, everyone. We are going to discuss the very first topic of your second exam, which is all about exponential and logarithmic functions. All right, so let's go to the next slide. So what is an exponential function? It is a function y, or the function of x, in which the base is a constant b and exponent contains the independent variable x. For example, y is equal to b raised to x. So this is called exponential function given this form, where b is any positive real number other than 1, x is any real number, while y is any positive real number. Okay, let's say for example, we have y is equal to 3x, y is equal to 6 raised to 2x minus 1, and y is equal to 5e raised to 3x. All right, that is the exponential function. Now, what about the logarithmic function? So logarithmic function in a nutshell is just the inverse of a exponential function. Okay, so let's say the exponential function, that's y is equal to bx, when transformed, that is equivalent to x is equal to log b of y, where x is any real number, b is any positive real number, and y is any positive real number as well. So take note that if your example is just x is equal to log of y, then your base is automatically 10. Okay? Pag walang base nakalagay, that is automatically or understood that the base of your logarithm is 10. Alright, let's say for example, we are going to express each of the following function in exponential form. So how do we do that? So always remember y is equal to b raised to x. That's equivalent to x is equal to log b of y. So with that one, this one is just equivalent to 4 squared is equal to 16. Okay? So remember this. Let's copy that one here para my guide. Hold on. Okay, here we go. It is equivalent to there. Okay, so equivalent. Okay. Ano lang. So again, x is equal to log b of y. So therefore, this is your x. This is your base, which is 4, and this is your y, which is 16. So therefore, that will be transformed into this one. Your base is 4, so that's b. Then your x is 2, that's squared. So obviously that is 16, right? So that's simply just it. Okay, for letter B, that is simply 15, okay, raised to 1 half. Let's copy this one. Oops. That is 15 raised to 1 half. That's equivalent to 5. If you can prove that to your calculator, then simply input 15 raised to 1 half. If that is equivalent to 5. Okay. Let me see what's wrong with okay, so the given is wrong. That should be 25. According, yeah, that should be 25. So let's check 25 raised to 1 half, that is equal to 5. This is correct. Okay, so next, that should be 2 raised to 3. 2 cubed is equal to 8. This one, that is b raised to 0, that is equivalent to 1. And this one, this is e raised to cube, that's equivalent to x. So that's how you transform the following into exponential form. Now what about this one? We're going to transform each function into logarithmic form. So how do we do that? Okay, just simply remember again this form of equation. Okay, so y is equal to b of x. So therefore, your b here is 3, your x is 4, this is your y. Okay, so how do we um, transform that? Let's copy this one as a guide. Okay, once again, what is your x? That is 4, correct? Okay, and then your b is equivalent to 3. Then your y is equivalent to 81. Now this is your transform function, or let's say that is equivalent to log 3 of 81 is equal to 4, okay, which is more formal. Okay, so for this one, this is just equivalent to, okay, once again, what is our b? Our b is just simply b. Okay, look at that, that is b. So your y is 246, and then your x is equivalent to 8. Okay, now for this question, our b is 5, so that's 5. And our y is, what is our y? That's 125. Now our x is equivalent to 3. Okay, for this equation, our b is e, our y is d, and our x is 4, which gives us this form. So log e of d, that is equal to 4. Okay, all right, now let's go with equations. So exponential equations. Let's say, for example, you are to solve this equation here. Okay, that is 3 raised to x is equal to 27. Therefore, you will have y is equal to, okay, remember that y again is equal to b raised to x is equivalent to x equals log b of y. So therefore, this is equivalent to x is equal to, your b is 3, okay, and your y is 27, which gives us your x is equal to log 3 of 27. Therefore, you can get x as x is equal to 3, okay, by inputting this one in your calculator. Okay, now let's move with logarithmic equations. So there are some rules that we always need to remember in logarithmic equations. So rule number 1, which is the product rule. Let's say, for example, you have given log 5 plus log 6. Okay, that is just equivalent to log 5 times 6, or equivalent to log 30. Okay, so if you try to input this one in calculator, we can prove that this is equal. Okay, notice I did not put the base. So this is automatically understood in your calculator that if in your logarithm there is no base, then you can simply understood that the base of this is equal to 10. Okay, now let's move to the quotient rule. So if this is your given, then the equivalent for that one is this. So once again, to prove that this one is equal, you need to input it in your calculators. All right, so for the power rule, okay, let's say for example you have, okay, let's say log 5 of 8 muna. Okay, so log 5 of 8 will just be equal to log 5, or sorry, will just be equal to log 5. Then if you factor out 8, that is equivalent to 2 cube, correct? So that's log 5 of 2 cube. So 2 cube is equivalent to 8. Then simply bring down. So according to the power rule, you bring down k. So the k here is 3. So that's 3 log 5 of 2. Now this is your answer for that one. Okay, that is the rule, the power rule. For the zero rule, okay, for this rule, the logarithm of 1 with b is greater than 1 equals to 0. So for example, your base is 2, then, okay, your base should be equal to, your base should be greater than 1. So, dapat 2 onwards yan siya. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5 onwards. So, and then, your logarithm of base of greater than 1 of 1, that is always equals to 0 or equal to 0. Okay, I hope this is clear. No? Okay, how about the identity rule? So, obviously, the base and the logarithm of a number here is equal. So let's say, for example, 5 of 5. Logarithm of 5 of 5 or logarithm 6 of 6, 7 of 7, 8 of 8, that is always equivalent to 1. Okay, that is called the identity rule. For a logarithm of exponent rule, obviously, log 5 of 5 squared is equivalent to 2. Once again, because log 5 of 5 is equal to 1. Okay, so if you bring down 2, so according to the power rule, if you bring down 2, right, so that's 2 log 5 of 5. Then log 5 of 5 is just equivalent to 1. So that is equivalent to 2. Okay, for the next rule, so just simply remember the exponent of a logarithm rule or the log rule. Raising the logarithm of a number by its base, okay, equals the number. So if you have this form, b log, okay, raising the logarithm of a number. So 5 log 5, okay, of 6 will always be equal to the number. Okay? Pag anong andito, for example, 6 yan siya, or 7, magiging 7 din yung sagot niya. Alright, let's have examples to make it more challenging. So let's evaluate the expression below using logarithm rules. So please remember the rules that have been given to you. So let's answer log 2 of 8 plus log 2 of 4. Okay, let's step by step understand this equation. So here, log 2 of 8, as mentioned earlier, that is equivalent to 2 cubed, right? So that's equivalent to 2 cubed. Oops, wala. Okay. So, and then, proceeding to the next one, so 4 is equivalent to 2 squared, right? So, according to the power rule, that would be equal to 3. Magiging ganito na siya. Okay? The second line here, insert shapes. Oops. So, magiging 3 log 2 of 2. So, bababa yung 3 and then yung 2 here sa kabila. So, 2 log 2 of 2. So, remember in the rule of identity, okay, was that identity rule? Yeah. So rule of identity, log b of v is equal to 1. So here, your base in the logarithm of your number is equal. Therefore, log 2 of 2 is equal to 1. Log 2 of 2 is equal to 1. So therefore, your answer is 5. Okay. For example number 2. So evaluate the expression below using log rules. Okay, so what should we do in order for this to, or in order for us to get this answer? Okay, so let's open a whiteboard. Hold on for a while. Okay, so once again, once we have this example, let us evaluate this using log rules. Okay, for this one, we have the quotient rule for that. So that's log 3, that's your base, and that's equivalent to 162 over 2, right? Okay, take note that you can only do this if the bases are the same. Okay, if not, then you cannot do the log rule. So simplifying that one will give you an equivalent of log 3 of 81. So 162 divided by 2, that's 81. Okay, so we have to find ways para ma-extract si 81. So that would just be equivalent to 3 raised to 4. So if you want to check, 3 times 3, that's 9. Times 3, that's 27. Times 3, that's 81. All right. So that would be equal to 4 log 3 of 3. All right. So again, log 3 of 3 is an identity rule which is equivalent to 1 since the base and the logarithm of a number is the same. So this is equivalent to 4. Now this is your answer. Okay, let's go back to PowerPoint presentation. All right, there you go. So let's see if our answer is correct. Yes, it is. So that is equivalent to 4. How about if we have this example? Log 5 of 500 is a minus 2 log 5 of 2 plus log 4 of 32 plus log 4 of 8. Now let's try to answer this again, once again in our whiteboard. Oops. Let me open whiteboard. There you go. All right. So let us simplify whatever whatever numbers we can simplify. So this is equivalent to log 5 of 500 minus, that's log 5 squared, log 5 2 squared rather, plus, okay, that's log 4 of 32 plus log 4 of 8. There you go. Okay, so alright, we have noticed here the same basis 5 and 5, the same basis 4 and 4, therefore we can simplify both of them. So that would now be equal to log 5, that's not, of 500 over 4. Tama? That's 2 squared is equal to 4 plus log 4. This one is to multiply since it's plus. 32 times 8. Okay, so let's simplify log equals log 5. So 500 divided by 4, let's see. That's 125. Plus log 4 of 32 times 8. Let's calculate. That is equivalent to 256. Okay, is this your final answer? Not yet. Okay, we were not able to simplify it yet. So therefore, this is equivalent to log 5. Alright, what should we do to simplify 125? So let's try 5 cubed. 5 times 5, that's 25 times 5, that is 125. So this is 5 cubed plus log 4. Okay, how about 256? So let's find ways to 4 times 4 times 4 times 4. There you go. So this is what a lucky number we have here. 4 raised to 4. Okay, therefore we have this one as 3 log 5 of 5. Okay, again that is equivalent to 1 plus 4 log 4 of 4. That is equivalent to 1. So you have 4 plus 3 is equal to 7. This is our answer. All right, so let's see if our answer is correct. There you go. Oh, let's okay. Yes, our answer is 7, which is correct. Okay, for this logarithmic expression, expand it in terms below. So if you can see that this is just you're going to use the product rule for this one. So let's go to the answer directly. So as you can see there, we have separated 27x squared and 5. Why raised to 5, right? Because this is a rule. That's rule number 1. After that, the second step is you are going to um, find a factor for 27, okay, which is 3 cubed. Then for this one, log 3x squared, then log 3y of 5, then the power rule. Okay, so you can see, ibaba na to ang mga exponents. And then simplify. Therefore, we have 3 plus 2 log 3 of x plus 5 log 3 of y as your answer. Okay, how about for this one? This is the quotient rule. So magiging log 7 49 m6 minus log 7 k3. Tama. So, there you go. So magiging log 7 49. So see 49 m6, this is a product rule. So gi-separate siya once again here, if you can see that one. Okay, minus log 7 k of 3. So see 49 factor is 7 squared. So see m6 is just m6. So simplify, that's 2 log 7 of 7 using power rule plus 6 log 7 of m minus 3 log 7 of k. So that would be equal to 2 plus 6 log 7 of m minus 3 log 7 of k. And that is your final answer, this one. Okay, let's try this example. Okay, so let's try to solve this one on whiteboard. Sorry. All right. So 2 plus log 5 of x minus 3. Okay, let's find a way to solve the value of x here. Okay, so log x minus, take note that this is inside parenthesis, no? So magiging log, okay, actually we can solve this this way. Is equal to 2. Okay, so notice that this is a quotient rule since the operation between them is a minus sign, and since both of the bases are the same, the bases are 10, right? There's no base here, but it's understood that the base of this logarithm is 10. So therefore, that would be equal to log x over 5x minus 3 is equal to 2. Okay? Remember once again that y is equal to b raised to x. The equivalent for that one is x is equal to log b of y. Okay? So our y here, our base here once again is 10. Okay, let's put 10 para dili ta ma-confuse, no? All right. So what our y here is kanisha, right? So si x over 5x minus 3 is equivalent to, so that's our y, our b is 10 and our x is 2. Okay, so that would now be equivalent to x over 5x minus 3 is equal to 100. Okay, then to find x, we cross multiply, or we multiply both sides by 5x minus 3, or simply do this. Therefore, that would be equal to 500x, sorry. So distribute minus 300 is equal to x. So 500x minus x is equal to 300. So therefore, you have 499x equals 300. Divide both sides by 499. So your x is equal to 300 over 499. This is your answer. Or if you want to make it into a decimal form, there's no problem as long as you put approximate, okay, because that's not the exact number. So therefore, that's approximately equal to 0.6012. And now, for your exercise to be submitted on Tuesday until 5:30 p.m., please answer the following, and same in what you're doing. Send your exercises, you put it in a clean sheet of paper and put your solution there and upload it on your Blackboard. So thank you so much for listening. Have a good day.